Alright, welcome back guys. This is Ivan from Brainy-Bits.com, and in the tutorial today it's going to be a very quick little tutorial. And what we're going to see is when you want to press buttons from another component, would it be a remote control, a certain keypad you might have attached to another device, to actually push buttons, the Arduino can't really do that. The way the Arduino controls buttons is that it will detect if a button has been pressed, and then from another pin it will do a certain action. But it can't actually simulate pressing a button physically on another device because that other device has its own voltage, ground, and so you can't really do it that way. But there is a little chip and that we can use, and you'll see a picture on the screen right now. It's the 4066 IC. It's a bilateral switch, and what this does, as you can see in the diagram, it actually connects wires together. Now what we're going to do today, we're going to actually simulate pushing this button here. Now the way this is connected, when I push the button, the LED lights up, as you can see. Now the way this is connected, it's like a normal switch, and we're using these little arcade switches, and you can see an image of that switch right there. It has three connections. The bottom one is the common, and the other two are normally open or normally closed. And we have it connected to normally open right now, so that when we click the switch or close it, it will connect the wires together, and that's how it works. Now if I was to connect it to the normally closed, then the light would be on, and when I click, it would go off, as you can see. So we're going to put it back to normally open. So the way this is connected, I have the power here. It's a 5-volt power, and the voltage goes to the switch. It's a convention. You could actually switch the ground also, but convention-wise, most people tell us to use the voltage. So switch the voltage and connect the ground directly to the LED. So that's what's happening here. Now, so as you can see, when I click, it actually does that. Now, if I wanted the Uno to actually simulate pressing this button, on its own, the Uno can't really do that. But by using this little chip here, this is exactly what this does. It actually connects two pins together. So what we're going to do, we're going to write a mini piece of code. It's going to be very small. And one is going to flash the LED, and the other one is going to go, we're going to be able to change the values and see how fast we can actually make this guy go. So let's go take a look at the code, and we'll be right back. As you can see, I have two code here, two code windows. So let's start at the beginning. So we have defined button click on pin 7. So that'll be the pin that actually connects to the little 4066 IC. To trigger connecting the pins together, which are going to be connected to the arcade button. And then I have a click speed of 2000, which will be in milliseconds, so it'll be a delay. So then we do the setup pin mode. Button click is an output, and at the beginning we're putting it low at the beginning, so we don't want the LED to be lit. Then we got the main loop. Like I said, very simple. We got a while loop. So while the click speed is greater than 100, I'm gonna put the pin high, then I'm going to do the delay of click speed, and then put it low, delay of click speed again, and then I say click speed is equal to itself minus 200, and it's going to keep doing this. So basically what's going to happen, it's going to flash 2 seconds, stay off 2 seconds, then it's going to flash 1800 millisecond, and so on until it reaches 200. And then at the end of the while loop, we reset everything by putting the click speed back to 2000, and the loop goes back. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to see. And the other one, let me just move this guy here a little bit. The other one basically kind of like the same thing, even simpler. So we have the same defined button click on pin 7. The click speed is set at 25, which is very fast, 25 millisecond. And then we do the same setup, and we just do a main loop that will just flash or click the button every 25 millisecond, and you'll see in the video right after that that's very fast. And that's it. So we're gonna upload this first code first, and then as we do the testing, I'll send this one, and we can see the difference. So let's go take a look. Alright, so we saw the code, and as you can see, I did some connections already. So we got the voltage, 5 volt and ground, going to the voltage and ground pin of the little IC here. And also we got a trigger pin that's on pin 7 that we put in our code, that it's going to trigger the connection of X1 and Y1 on the little chip. So right now the switch works as normal, and the connections are made right there to the IC switch. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, these two here. So the switch will work as normal. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to power the Uno, and I'm going to connect the pin. There we go. So as you can see, this is the first code that we did. It starts with a 2-second timeout between flashes, and it increases slowly after each loop. So as you can see, it's going faster, and the switch still works between the flashes if I wanted to. So you can still use the switch as normal, but the Uno can control the switch at the same time. So, you know, a gamepad or any type of arcade controller, you could always still use the button, but the Uno could do some additional stuff if you wanted to. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to update the code to a click speed of 25 milliseconds, which is really fast. So let me update that. Sending the code. Go, and now you see it's flashing very, very fast at 25 milliseconds between flashes, on and off. So you can make it go fast enough that you wouldn't even see the LED go on and off. It would just look like it stays on. So there you go, guys. That's a nice little chip. You know, if you want to interface with external devices using an Uno and connect directly to the buttons that are on that device, this is a great chip to use. So let's go back to our main camera and wrap it up. Alright, so that'll do it for this tutorial today. I hope you enjoyed this simple and fast tutorial, but sometimes, you know, these little things are the part missing in your project, and if it's not, it might give you an idea to actually use in the future. So like I always say, we try to put out videos once a week, and if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do, and you'll be notified when we post new ones. And also check out you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, and you'll get notified there also, because sometimes YouTube, it doesn't work for the notification. That's what some of our subscribers have said. So if you want to make sure you don't miss a video, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter also. So that's it for today. So until next time, my name is Ivan, and I hope to catch you guys real soon. Take care.